take something from just like the last couple of games, how competitive they've been, how much fight there's been till the end, and just kind of battling?
I think we have a lot to be positive on, and exactly what you said, guys are battling and knowing that we have a job to do, and not getting the results is upsetting. It's really tough to be in this position, but we're growing from it, and the effort is something that we can really be happy with.
The nature of what turned out to be the game-winning goal, is that kind of a synopsis of the whole season there?
It's just, you can't really point a finger. It's the way it's going right now, and we're not going to dwell on the past. We have to stay in the present, and even then I thought we had a push after that, and just goes to show what kind of team we have here and what we can do, and keep pushing no matter what, and that's on all of us to never give up, and we didn't today.
What's the best mindset to have just when you're in a losing stretch like this? This is something that nobody obviously in this room is used to. It's been a long, long time.
It's a lot of guys' first time, and we have to use that as a positive to move forward with this group, and I know that we're all doing that, and it's awful to go through. We owe so many people a lot better, and we owe ourselves a lot better, but again, it's the cards we're dealt, and we have to move forward. We have to push forward, and we're doing a ton of growing, so the future's bright.
Sway, it can kind of be tough sledding for a goalie even when you play well. Sometimes the stats don't look great. How do you kind of just stay outside of your head and keep your confidence up when things really don't look great, but maybe you're feeling good?
I tell you what, it's been challenging. It's been really challenging, and I'm grateful for that challenge. I've had good nights, I've had bad nights, but that's something that exactly I have to grow with. I have to keep my head up, and I owe it to myself, I owe it to this team, and I need to be dialed every single chance I can get. And today was a good example of that, making sure I was staying positive and extremely competitive and hard on pucks. And it's the worst thing ever, not getting results. I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm my own worst critic, right? And that's something that I battled and will continue to, but that's something that, again, I can grow from, and we all can grow from, and I know that we're going to start getting results, and it's ingrained in us forever.
Shown in that game.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously a tough start. Started with me taking penalty on power play. Getting short-handed goal. Yeah, so credit to us. We battle back. We stick to each other. There's been amazing fight. Stick together as a group, fight to get back in the game. And we were right there going to the third, and tough their goal, and already playing behind against him like that, who's been playing ahead the whole season pretty much. It'd be tough to tie the game. So obviously heck with him, but like you said, there's last two games definitely some positives, but again we put ourselves in position that we play behind and we can afford it.
David, the power play's been kind of a work in progress all season. How impressive was that pass from Morgan, and how do you think his game has grown over the season?
Yeah, it's been so much fun to watch, honestly. He's been getting better with every game and every practice. He wants to get better, and he works on his game, and obviously you play together for a while, you be able to find chemistry. Finally learn how to say it. Chemistry, right?
That's it.
Chemistry. So it's been good, and I'm so happy to see him play. He battles hard, and becoming a heck of a player. And obviously we all know about his shot, but how he said he can see those plays, and you have to respect his shot. So great play by him.
David, as one of the leaders on the team at this point in the season, what message that you try to get across to your teammates each day?
Well, we're gonna, no matter position we are, you still in NHL. You're playing the best league. There is no day you can take for granted in here. You're wearing a Boston Bruins jersey, so pride, compete has to be there every day, whether it's practice day or game day. So that's kind of what the leaders before us build here, and we're gonna look to keep it going. So obviously, we have 7 games left, so the compete level and the passion showing up every day to work has to be really, really high.
Second game in a row, it seems like the effort's been there. You've been close. does the frustration build when you don't get the result?
Well, I think, yeah, of course. I mean, we're the guys are trying to get a win here, right? We're all trying to get a win, but that's a tough emotion, right? You want to just make sure that you keep battling, you keep playing through it, and I thought we did tonight again. We get down 2 in the first. I didn't love our first period. I thought Washington played well in the first. I didn't think we did play as well as we should have. But, we credit to our guys. They battled back in the second period. We made it a game. We tie it up 2-2. And then even when they stretched the lead on us in the third, we still stuck with it. David got a big goal for us, keep it 4-3. So, that's the attitude that we have to have right now, right? We have to have that stick-to-itiveness, that mindset where regardless of what happens, we're going to play hard right to the very end.
Joe, what was that message after the first when you guys came out so strong in the second? And follow-up, what was the energy that Viel provided for you tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, Viel did a great job there, obviously, standing up for, obviously, himself and the team there. And the crowd and everybody feeds off of that. So it's a credit to him going against a real big guy, too. But, no, after the first, we just had to decide if we were going to get back to playing the way we did in Detroit. Sometimes you come back after that long trip. You have a day at home, you have a day off, you have a practice. It takes a little while to get going, but like I said before, they got going in the second period. We started to play with more emotion and more passion in the second period. You could see that.
Jim, Washington's kind of been identified as a team that might be a model for you guys to follow heading, into the future. After seeing them up close, the way they play, the way they're built, the way they kind of roll their lines, do you think that's something that you guys can emulate the rest of the year and going into next?
Well, I mean, where they're at right now, they're one of the elite teams in the league. I think that when you watch them play, I said this yesterday too, I think they play to their identity, which is a credit to them, right? They're a big, strong, heavy team, and they play a very direct game. They get the puck in the offensive zone, it goes to the net right away, low to high. There's 2 on the inside. It's a pretty direct game. There's not a lot of east-west. It's a little bit more north game, and I do think that our team right now, we can learn from some of that. We can take some of that from them and apply it to our game as well. It's something that you can always learn from other teams too, and that could be something for us moving forward. But this is something that we do talk about anyway with our group. It's a mindset. It's got to be repetitive. You have to do it consistently.
Joe, there's been a lot of change in the back end, especially since the trade deadline, but one pair you've kept together is Yoki Haru and Zadorov. What have you liked about the two of them together, and what have you liked about their games since that time?
I think they just fit well together right now with the defense core that we have. I think that, Z's a big physical defenseman. Yoki is more of a puck mover, ability to skate the puck. Both guys have the ability to skate the puck out of our zone. But they just seem to have some chemistry, and we just feel right now those two guys playing together give us the best look on the back end. They play against, and they also, they're matching up against top lines too right now. That's kind of been their assignment right now with the injuries that we have in the back end.
Joe, why didn't Lysell play tonight?
Well, you saw the game out there, right? It was more of a lineup. It was more a decision on who we were playing tonight. But Fabian's fine. It's only one game. He'll draw back in there at some point again. He's going to continue to build his game. There's things that I talked about this morning to some of the guys about what he needs to continue to do to work on. But tonight was more of a lineup decision based on the opponent.
Yeah, it was for sure one of the longest one, yeah.
Did anything prompt that, or was it just, did you feel like it was time of the game situation?
Just trying to bring energy. We talked about it in the first, didn't happen. So, down 2-1 there, just trying to create a spark there.
Jeff, obviously you're trying to win a fight anytime you get into it, but when you're fighting a guy that's that much bigger than you, is there any strategy when you go into it, or is it just kind of hammer away until you get your result?
No, I mean there's always strategy. Obviously, you always know who's on the other side there, so try to prepare for it like any other thing. Obviously, yeah, he's a lot bigger, but that doesn't matter to me.
Is there any history with him?
I don't think so. I think I might have played him once before, so not really, no.
What was the reaction of your teammates when you got back to the room?
It was good. Yeah, good reaction. You know, just like I said, trying to create energy. So
Trying to create energy, that's something that you feel like to stay up here, you need to do on a consistent basis?
yeah, definitely. I think it's a big part of my game. Whenever I'm up here, whenever I'm down there, that's always something I try to bring.
I mean, the only way out of it is just to keep working and keep grinding. It's the hardest thing when you're in a slump here. It's we just got to keep the energy up and keep doing the right things. I think we liked some of our game tonight. Our compete after the first period, I thought was a lot better. Last game we did a lot of good things, but you just got to keep doing it, keep building, and have it translate to the next game.
And your line obviously has the goal that kind of swings the momentum back your way, but you also had a bunch of chances. What did you like about your play tonight as a line, and what have you liked about playing with those guys for a couple of games now?
Yeah, I mean, Casey's he's great with the puck. He kind of quarterbacks it up the ice, and he's really smart. And Marat's a hound out there on the puck. He's really smart as well. He's good on the forecheck and everything. So I think when we're forechecking and moving our feet and reloading off each other, I think we can create some turnovers, and then just staying in the soft area. So you see we got a few chances off of that. And then the one out to Casey went right over his stick, but that was just kind of the way it went tonight. But yeah, we just got to keep helping each other and just keep trying to do the right things.
Do you expect to see that puck coming back to you there on the goal?
No, but like Marat and Casey did a great job, and it all started with them. And yeah, just got a lucky one there. But I think just keep doing those little things will help translate to the rest of our game.